Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Metroid Prime. Last time, we defeated Ridley at the Chozo Temple. In this part, we're starting up here in the Impact Crater. We have one new scan today, which is the Lumagek. Very elusive enemy, only really appears here, otherwise very unremarkable enemy. If you're playing the GameCube version, there's one more new enemy here. We've already seen these assholes before. Fish and Metroids. This Impact Crater was really where this mysterious, whatever you call it, mysterious rock crash landed into this planet and began spreading a disease. We're in fact the chosen ones who will come and save this planet. If we continue to head up this way here, there is, in fact, a missile station here. Very, very nice. You'll definitely want this. If you're playing the GameCube version, that really helps out for the Ridley boss fight. It doesn't really help out if you're playing the PAL or Wii versions of this game, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I'm not even gonna deal with this asshole. Did he seriously get out of the way of that there, really? I think these jumps are easier to make on the Wii version, personally, but that might just be me saying that. I don't know. This room here has a really cool spider ball track, but you don't really need to take it a whole lot. It really is not punishing at all just to take the hit and go forward. I'm just kind of doing this anyway because I never do that. But here we go. This is Metroid Prime. Quite literally. Metroid Prime, highly enveloped phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are merely a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapaces make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. You got that right! Like a lot of other enemies in this game here, Metroid Prime is only weak to certain types of beams here. That being said, very flawed that it is also weak to their beam combos. Super missiles are your friend. When it is in the power beam state, you'll want to be using these. Don't bother, we have so many missiles here. After it's damaged a little bit, you'll notice by this, it'll make a lunge attack at you here. The wave beam form, not something I recommend using Wave Buster on, but honestly, I don't mind using Wave Beam here. This fight is actually really fun when it's using this because of the Wave Beam's homing properties. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, but it's not really so bad when you can just sort of freely aim. That's not really such a bad thing, I don't think. If it does hit you, though, it will kind of fog you up, which will take away your lock-on for a little bit, so yeah, keep that in mind here. After 2 phases of that, it'll initiate its second phase here. And it's going back to the power beam phase. I believe in this phase it'll start using some new attacks here. These things are very dangerous. I recommend switching to your plasma beam here. Take these things out fast. If these hit you, they do a full energy tank in the game. They are the single strongest attack in the entire game. I believe, though, they aren't so bad otherwise in the sense that they're pretty slow moving, and honestly, they die pretty easily. You'll want to stay in one of the lanes there to not take any damage there. So, it's going to be in the waveform here. I think normally you're supposed to go into a boost ball to, like, avoid the dash attack that it does, but you don't really need to bother with that a whole lot. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Oh man, we are in for the fight of our lives, though. Metroid Prime, like, this fight can legitimately give you a bit of a hard time. It's not like it's the hardest thing in the world, but that could be me saying this as someone who's done it a bunch of times. Especially on harder difficulties, it can be a legitimately fun challenge, though. It's definitely a worthwhile name for a final boss. That's another attack there. It has a poison breath. In its ice face here, Ice Spreader does a ton of damage. I don't know how that missed there. I think this is going to initiate the next phase here. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to show this off here, but if you end off a phase on the Ice Spreader, you can actually hit it just before it turns. I think it's going to be... Yeah, it's not ice right now. I can't tell... No, it's plasma. Wow. Yeah, we'll start using plasma until this phase here. I don't think the plasma phase is that threatening. I mean, the fully charged beam is, but otherwise it's not that bad. The thingamabobbers do change color based on that. That thing, seriously, are these dropping ultra energies? I've never seen these things. I don't think I've ever seen a playthrough with ultra energies as prominent as this fight here. Okay, there's its ice attack there. Let's show this off here. Hit this thing with Ice Spreader here. Gonna be hitting it with Ice Spreader again here. Do not hesitate using this many missiles here. I was gonna say, that definitely should have done that in... just gonna wait for you to turn around here. And I'm gonna be charging up here and readying the Ice Spreader yet again. Way to do a lot of damage in a very quick amount of time here. You want to use the boost ball to get away from that attack there. It's definitely firing at us with all of its weapons now. Can I actually get some shots off with the super missiles here, please and thank you? I do not care to waste missiles in this fight here. They are pretty much your best friend here. Yeah. Especially for the power and ice beams, because the power beam's so weak by itself, I'd rather use a super missile. Ah, damn it, messed the timing up on that there. Don't believe anything else really. Like, I imagine the oh shoot. Thanks for fogging up my vision here. There we go. Who's one of your other attacks and not the robbers? I find he does use the missiles quite a lot, the most. I think we should be getting into phase 4 here in a minute. I don't see why we're not there yet. That's probably moving on to phase 4 there. Alright, in phase 4 here. Pretty much same as before now. We only have one of the booster tunnels here. He'll be changing his forms pretty much at complete random at this point, so be prepared to switch a lot. I don't really mind that, though, a whole lot. Get rid of all that crap there. I believe you can still just... Nope, nope. Okay, I might have just timed that badly there, but let's see if I can get him Super Missile off here really quickly. Nope. Oh, shoot, what the... Oh, that was... Oh my god, no. No, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I might be taking a lot of damage here. No. Yeah, I definitely did take a lot of damage there. Wow. I'm just going to walk behind you while you do that now, and I am going to lock onto you again as soon as you do this, so I can do that again. It's very, very convenient when you can do that there. Super Missiles are definitely one of your best friends in this fight here. And again, I mean, we have all the missile upgrades anyway, but I mean, we have so many, like missiles to burn at this point. Like, we haven't even used half our missiles yet, honestly, and probably not, well, we're definitely not going to be in bad territory after this, but having this guy on fire also helps, because I think that does residual damage. Us being on fire definitely does not help. That's a very scary one to be hit by. Oh man, come on. We only have, like, no health left. Can we, yeah, end this now? Alright. This is the true form of Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scans indicate that Phazon Energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use the fuel from your Phazon suit's weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist in battle, rendering itself invisible when doing so. This fight is very, very lengthy. We're in for a marathon of a final boss right now. If you thought that last fight went on a while, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. But man, this is such a cool fight. Such a cool design. Collect all the items you can from the very start of this here. I'm missing out on this eventually. And when it goes invisible here, you are going to want to switch on your X-ray visor and take cheap damage at it, because it'll do that. Find this pool of Phazon here, stand in it, and blast away. On the hardest difficulty, look at how little damage that did. You can also see, like, the carcass of the Metroid Prime itself, and just, like, I don't know, this whole fight is just really, really epic. It does have a little bit of, like, a strange, like, oh, really? Okay, that was a very fast thermal visor phase, probably the fastest I've ever seen that go. This fight definitely has a very epic tone, and okay, why are you changing, like, every few seconds here now? What the frick is going on here? I've never seen this fight do this. Okay, just not above a suitable spot to light your Phazon pool here. What is going on with this? I've never seen this fight do that. What the frick is going on here? I can't even damage this guy with my normal weaponry. There we go here. Is that gonna be in? Yeah, this is gonna be normal here, I think. We're definitely in for the marathon fight of our lives here. It's, especially if it's gonna be doing crap like that, we might be here for around 20 minutes or so. But yeah, I've heard from some people that this fight is a little bit of a disappointment in some regards. I think it's a really cool idea and a really cool concept. It's just also, it might be a little bit unremarkable, and in that regard, I can kind of see that, because this is most of pretty much this whole fight. I'm going to be using some Ice Beam here and missiles. Again, since we can't really do a whole lot of anything else, then might as well rely on what we got instead. 'Cause let's be honest, there's no way in hell there's going to be 163 Metroids showing up here. Like it if you could, in fact, there we go, place more. Eventually, it will start spawning stronger Metroids. Right, we did pretty good. We're about a third of the way down, I think, maybe more than a quarter. I'd say about a third of the way through the fight. So, yeah, I'm trying to honestly, like, wrap my thoughts in words here, because there's, like, I kind of already said so much about why I love this game, and, in regards to boss fights, like, this game knocks it out of the park with boss fights, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, there's not a lot of them. 3 of the boss fights in this game, out of, like, 6, and that's being generous, counting freaking Parasite Queen as a boss fight. 3 of the 6 bosses are at the very end of the game. The last one before Omega Pirate is Thardus, and that's way, way earlier on in the game. But all the bosses are also really unique, and for as much as I don't really like some of the earlier ones, like I don't really like Flagra or I'm not the biggest fan of Flagra or the Parasite Queen, as I make fun of a whole bunch, but, like, really, pretty much everything else in this game is really, really, really good. And Flagra is a cool concept, admittedly. It's just not really a fight I enjoy playing a whole lot, but so much of this game, the music, the atmosphere, just the locations themselves are all fun to go through. I love pretty much all the locales that we've gone to. Chozo Ruins, the Magmore Caverns, Fendruna Drifts. The only location I really don't like a whole lot is Phazon Mines, and even then, I still think it is a pretty cool area. So, I think, okay, we're definitely past the halfway mark now. Very, very, very good to see that, because, yeah, again, this fight is long. I've also, again, never seen it switch between its cycle through all its forms, like, twice each without laying another pool down. Like, I've never seen that happen before. But, yeah, it's... This is a game that I love. There's not really any better way to describe it other than, like... I was wondering why I was kind of moving around there. I think there's a little bit of a trick you can do where if you move in and out of the Phazon puddle while using it or something, it technically, I think you can get more damage off on Metroid Prime. I just don't really know how good that trick really works. But, yeah. Anytime you want to lay another puddle there, no, don't go this way. You'll probably just not lay a puddle if you're over that way. You're changing forms. I feel like he needs to be, like, away from that, so... Come on, can you move away from this shit area here? Why do you want to be by your old body? Why do you want to be doing this here? Can you please just move away? Yes, hi. Okay, yes, keep moving that way. Like, stay on this side of the area if you don't mind. It's just such a cool, like, design for this guy, though. Like... Where are you? There you are. Slowly but surely getting there. This is definitely one of the fights that I think will be the most difficult if you're on the thing. You can use the scan visor to see where it's at all times. I know in low percent runs, it's the thermal visor is one of the items people always skip. So, this is definitely one of those fights that's easiest to, or like probably one of the trickier parts to not have the thermal visor for, but yeah. Oh, now, yep, no, 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 no. Hey, where are you, buddy? There you are. I think we're doing really, really well with our energy consumption there. Also, I didn't realize I still had a little bit of the Phazon puddle there. Okay. Still dealing with fish and Metroids here. This is what I was saving all my power bombs for. These guys are jerks to deal with, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. Where are you? There you are. It's also just a lot more fun to aim with the Wii pointer for this fight than it is, in my opinion, to use the GameCube controller for this fight. I mean, I think just aiming with the Wii remote in general is just a new way of playing this game that I think just works. Being able to aim, like, aerially while moving is just such a really convenient feature that just wasn't in the original game. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not dealing with two fishing Metroids at once. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, he uses the fishing Metroids whenever he gets low on health. Wow, okay. If we're lucky, maybe next phase might do this guy in. We're definitely getting low on this fight here. It's kind of funny thinking about it, like Omega Pirates, one of my entire videos in my old Let's Play was literally just about a part of this boss fight. This fight took me about 15 minutes straight in my original LP, and YouTube only could upload 11-minute videos at the time. So, that's another thing I think that makes, like, me wanting to do this game again, like, just such a good idea, is having more time limit. And I believe that's it. That is it for Metroid Prime. It wouldn't be a Metroid game without having some sort of escape scene that is just not shown on camera at all. I don't know why, but yeah, they don't show this whole impact crater at all here. But it's very convenient that our gunship is just so happens to be in this area. Yeah. The temple is now blown to Kingdom Come. Man, I love this game. Man, I love this game. Whew. I will say this, I'm pretty sure this credit scene is actually different for the Wii version than it is for the original game. In the original, you were actually kind of able to fast forward this credit scene. This is more of the Prime Trilogy credits. But yeah, we're not able to really fast forward this. This song that you're hearing also right now was the original, file select screen music for this game. The Prime Trilogy obviously doesn't really have this, so this is kind of like your only real time of hearing this. Great song, too, though. Great song. This game just in general has such fantastic music. I've said that so many times, but it's really true. I love the music in this game. It's, you know, there's some genuinely very intimidating boss themes when it needs to be intimidating. Anytime that there's ever Phazon around, the theme that plays during that is, like, hauntingly chilling. There's also just really somber, beautiful moments, like the first landing on Tallon Overworld and the first part of Phendrana Drifts. There's really adventurous music, like the second part of Phendrana Drifts. There's just so many, like, incredible songs, moments, just everything about this game. Everything about this. It is such a perfect game. Like, I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect game. There are definitely some flaws, but this game is so close to that I love this game. I've said that so many times now, but this game will always have a very special spot in my heart. I think this game really is measured as to how great a video game can be. And, like, critically acclaimed, this is often considered one of the greatest games of all time. And that's not really, like, any sort of understatement. This game originally has a 97 on Metacritic, and I think it's earned that and then some. It is such a phenomenal game. If you have any interest in getting this, if you have a Wii U, you can get the Trilogy digitally on the Wii U eShop. If this game comes to Switch, seriously, buy this game. Our mission on Tallon IV is complete. Mission final, percentage complete 100%. Our total time is 6 hours and 40 minutes. I don't know if that's my best time for this game or not. I feel like I've gotten somewhere close to the 5-hour range here. I am moderately curious what my percentage time for the original game was, and I'm just gonna leave, like, the song play, because this is such an elusive song in this game that you will only hear on the screen. I'll just say this time is 1 hour and 7 minutes faster than my time in my original Let's Play. So yeah. Choosing to save now will finish the game of Metroid Prime. When you select your save slot again, you will start a new game. Do you want to save? I'm gonna say no for the time being. I don't think that there was anything really that would have went wrong in our old file, but... And I have a backup file back from a couple videos ago, but, I mean, man, what do I have to say? Thank you so much for watching this episode of Metroid Prime. Next time, we will cover a bonus video, and then we'll say goodbye to Tallon IV once and for all. This has been a journey that I've loved going on, because I absolutely love this game. And I'm so glad I got to redo this game for you guys and show you guys one of my favorite games of all time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys for whenever this bonus video eventually comes out. And after that, that'll be it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.